Hey up, everyone, and welcome back to the North for a new series, which is Wartales, a game that we actually touched upon about 6 months ago on the demo, like an alpha demo playthrough, for about 30 minutes, and today is the day of this release, and I've been waiting for it for a while, and I'm ready to go. I'm going to try not to talk a lot too much as we get into it, but we do have to set up the company first and foremost, so we'll do that now. So if I go into new game, it'll give us a choice of like companions, what they're good at, what they're bad at, and like what the combat difficulty is, which we're obviously going to put at hard. So our companions are, and I thought about this, I'm going to try and keep it as northern as possible. So I'm going to be a bunch of young farmers looking for a better life, because Yorkshire's just full of farms, mate. So we start with extra bread but less crowns, and we get a brute, 2 spearmen, and an archer to begin with. But there's quite a few differences to choose from. Like, you've got the apprentice friends, which is sort of like, I think, the basic start. Then you've got men escorting merchants who lost their employers, more money. Deserts fleeing an abusive captain, more experience but more suspicion. Young farmers, which we're going to choose, and then bandits looking to escape this guard, more crowns, more suspicion. Interesting. But we're going to go with young farmers looking for a better life. And our companions, I'm going to pick... Ooh, let's have a quick look. Are used to long walks, reduce the speed at which troops fatigue stacks by 10. Cutting fighters, experience gaining combat increased by 10. Showing incredible resistance, constitution increased by 10%. Excellent at slap games, that's good. Playing slaps. Critical damage increased by 10. Enjoy being one with nature, increase the troops' happiness by 2 when they rest in the forest. I'm going to say show incredible resilience. We had survived the winter of discontent after all. Bitch. Anyway, next. And then if we had a flaw, it would be, I don't know which one I'm going to pick, but I'll go through them. So, somewhat meek appearance, each companion carry capacity is decreased. Eternal satisfaction, reduced troop happiness by 1. An uncommon bout of bad luck, critical hits reduced by 3%. Hard time getting up, I feel that. Danger during rest increased by 10%. And an incredibly limited knowledge. Knowledge XP reduced by 10%. I'm going to put eternal dissatisfaction. I think it goes with the stereotype of being British and just being grumpy and sarcastic all the goddamn time. I know I am for, you know, no love, no money. So I think it will still work out quite fine. So, we are farmers who are trying to make out a better life. We are resilient, but we are relatively unhappy about it. I think that kind of fits the bill. Starting region, there's only one starting region currently. I imagine more will appear the further it gets into early access. It did say that we might stay in for about 12 months. See what happens. Difficulty, obviously we put it on hard. Difficulty simulation, we put it on hard. Obviously, difficulty combat is the combat. Simulation is like wages, troop happiness, tiredness, hunger, and wages. Yeah, so that stuff. So without further ado, let's make a new company in a completely different game. The fresh scent of the morning breeze filled with the delicate tang of nearby stables. A good old-fashioned tavern brawl, where the furnishings make for perfect weapons. Born and raised in the countryside, your companions know the value of the simpler things in life, mostly. But to make it in this world, one must take risks and go far afield in search of fame and fortune. Just be careful not to lose what you value along the way. That is to say, your shoes. And life. So, let's get started. So, we are level 1. I've got no PP. Anyway, power and might, trade and wealth, crime and chaos, mysteries and wisdom. Very interesting. So many different titles as well. This is going to take a bit of a deep dive, isn't it? So we've got our 5 companions, who we'll get into in a second. We've got our knowledge, which will help us build new blueprints, patterns, and recipes, which we currently have 0 of. Question mark. And no suspicion. So we're not currently wanted, but if we started as like bandits or deserters, then we would be hired to be wanted. Fortunately, we're not. So we've got 2 happiness, although it's probably would have been more if we weren't just generally dissatisfied. 10 influence allows us to recruit new companions. Valor points, use certain skills. We've got food for 5 days, and we've got 0 crowns. Perfecto. So power and might is fraught with dangers and fearsome enemies, but great glory awaits. Forge the best armor, recruit the bravest companions, and fight so your name is Echo. That'll be a good one to go through. You could just do like a trade playthrough, I suppose. But I'm not quite all about that. And we could just be evil. But to be fair, as, you know... Oh, we've got 5 currently. As farmers, I think we'll probably start off with a mix of trade and wealth and power and might. And hey, if we go down the wrong route, maybe we will go to crime and chaos. Farmers just got to survive, mate. Okay, so let's go to our companions. Cedric Urbic Lignes, Sigadon, and Pony. Okay, well, interesting. So he's a spearman. Urbic's a spearman. Lignes, I think I'm saying that right, is the brute. Sigadon is the archer. And Pony is the, well, surprise, surprise, Pony. So, the Pony could do damage. Yes, finally. Animals that could do damage. I suppose I had hounds in the other game, but not a horse. Okay, so you got camp. We'll get into camp. Okay, so that's W. I keep pressing W as if to move. That's going to be something to get used to. Don't press W to move. I don't know if it's paused. I've got a sneaky suspicion it ain't. No, it's not. As I go through all this. So we've got raw materials, medicine, bread in our inventory. That's a compendium, but we'll get to that in a bit when it comes to it. Wow, you got your workshop, your knowledge, and then there's other professions that are not yet known to us, but they will down the line. Got the world map. Obviously, we haven't really filled it out yet, but we will as we go. Past companion feats you've achieved to show your progress in the various possible routes. That's the thing we keep pressing W for. I see. And then pause. Which I probably should have done technically 2 hours ago, but here we are. Okay, well, I'm not going to get too into it. I will just keep going, and then we'll talk as things happen. It would be cool to name them like we have been with Battle Brothers, so if anyone wants to be named after a character, because I do plan on playing this game quite a bit, because it is very much in my wheelhouse of games, so you can just rename them anyway. We can also rename the pony, and then we can also give them professions, like Tinkerers, for example, so we can decide who to be the Tinkerer, and then I think there's more like blacksmithing, fishing, other stuff that comes down the line. Any game with a good fishing minigame, I'm sold. Let's go! Let's go to the shining part to begin with. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to attack by 2 archers. Or a hoodlum and a poacher. Bandits all. Let's go. Is it stuck? Oh no. Okay, it's working now. Just took a bit of time to load. Bear in mind, this literally came out today, so there might be a few little things here and there which might take a bit of getting used to, but other than that, so similar to other like turn-based games, you've got like your like movement. This is the battle starting. You can retreat, very similar to the other game. I'm trying not to say Battle Brothers as much as possible because I don't want to relate it to Battle Brothers as much as I can, because you know it is a different game, but there's gonna be a lot of similarities. Okay, so Urbic, if you get behind this hoodlum, don't go out of his attack of opportunity. And then, honestly, just impale him. Impale him. Okay, well, that's the armor down. And then... So I could disengage and move in a straight line up to 5 meters between units. So I could, like, go... And because I've disengaged, I can't get attacked by his attack of opportunity because I'm leaving his space. So, grand. Next. Farmers all. Everyone give him a stab and then run. Impale. No. You impale the man. Can you also... Okay, so you can't run. You've got a slightly different moveset. That's fine. I guess you're staying there. Now, just the poacher's got more... Whoa! Alright, well, that took me out of his zone. We've got Ligades, who is the brute. I don't know if she's going to be able to move into within his range, which she can. And then Pound deals 3-4 to the target. Damage is increased by 50%. The target still has armor. I mean, he's only got 1 armor, so it's not really going to do all that much in terms of that. But it will do that. And she could also disengage. Triggers an attack opportunity from your opponent. But we're not going to do that. We're going to keep her right there. Archer boy, I want you to deal with the poacher if you can. Sigadon. Shoot and first aid. How far? So I guess it's within that circle. So I don't know if you're actually going to be able to shoot the guy from where you're about to go. Not quite. But next time for sure. Okay, well this is Big Boy's turn. You're just going to stab Ligades and poison her. That's bearable. And also you've got to bear in mind is once you start killing enemies, you start getting bonuses, or imagine if you start dying, you start gaining debuffs. But your units become galvanized, typically boosting the damage they deal. I imagine that'll happen as soon as we deal with this guy right here. Who still ain't dead yet. Poison. Lose 5% of their maximum health at the end of their turn. That's fine. I've got taunt. Yeah, I don't know. Let's weaken the guy. End her turn. She's going to take a bit of poison damage. You're going to move. Can you hit him? I get a feeling you can, even though it's at a weird side angle. Yes. It has to be square on square. That's good to know. You're weakened, so you're only doing 2 anyway. You are poisoning, which is a slight issue, but once again, bearable. You might be able to finish the job here. 3 to 4. Almost. Okay, almost. Can you shoot any of them? If you go here, Siganon, finish him off. Oh, I'll just finish him off. Ooh. Ha! There's an achievement called Please Observe Social Distancing. I like that. Good job, Shiro Games. Bravo. Wish the music was a bit louder. See if we can turn it up a bit. I'm gonna turn the ambience and sound up. Because I feel like it goes to very, very, like, mute for a while. And then I feel like you can only hear me talking. And it's like, okay, yeah. That is a lot better. End turn. We are now galvanized, as Daft Punk would say. Oh! Ow! Okay, well, I mean, you could just point blank him, but it's a bit weird to just... Well, it works. Just move out of the way. And then you come around the back of him. You are poisoned, so be careful, but just crush him. Crush his head. Oof. Not quite. So, engaged. Shooter can only target the engaged opponent, has a 10% chance of taking a critical hit from other units, plus 20% from behind. Okay. There goes the poison. You're just gonna stab or punch her a bit. No, we don't accept that around here, mate. Goodbye. Not quite. Almost. Oh, 1 health. Damn. Alright, Cedric. Please finish it. It was only 2 guys. To be fair, though, we haven't really lost much health. Just, a bit of poison damage. There we go. Who said pitchforks weren't good? Woohoo. Obviously, I'm going to loot it all. Experience gain, influence 9. Great. We have a bit of repairing to do. Repair damage armor and shield with your raw materials. How many raw materials do we have? 5. If I loot all that, I mean, I don't really want... Ooh! Do I play a cannibal playthrough? Maybe. Repair everything. Yep. I'll leave the corpse for now. I don't want to be the cannibal, guys. Not yet. Unless that's something that people want to see. We could play a complete cannibal playthrough, but we'll see. We've got a bit of a troop here. We've got the Plateau Stables. Let's go have a deke of the stables. I think we came here in the demo, I believe. Because it will open up the stables. It will be like, oh, you could buy this pony. Find out the ponies are ridiculously expensive. And then change our mind straight away. But I suppose I can ask Boris. Hello, Boris. I think of how many people don't shoe their horse. I'm supposed to shoot their horses. And I was like, only in racing. And even then it's frowned upon. It makes me want to pull out the little hair I have left. Tell me what you want. Buy a horse from us and I'll throw in the horseshoes for 3. Yeah, how much are horseshoes by themselves? Well, horseshoes themselves are 50 crowns. So I assume I can't afford a horse if I can't even afford its own shoes. What about this pony? 180 crowns. Okay, Uren. Are you gonna do anything for me or just talk to me? They'll most likely end up dead on the battlefield though, no fault of their own. Okay. And when it comes to open areas like this, I can actually go to, like, for example, this area here, and I could actually attempt to steal it, so you could just do a completely evil playthrough, which, hey, could happen down the line, but for the time being, I'll try and play as nicely as possible until something might change that. Okay, men and women, let us be off. I don't think you can, like, name your company in this. I think it's just, this is the company. No special names or anything like that. As far as I'm aware, I don't believe you can update that. No. No. A true shame. But, hey, might be something that they add down the line. Still have no knowledge, otherwise we could learn all this stuff. We do not have any knowledge. I keep pressing that. Okay, let's go. That's the law. Here come the cops. don't want to make them destroy us. If we started with a different start in points, it might be a point that the cops just decide to attack us there and then. Or, you know, try and arrest us. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But we'll go to Strom Cap for the time being and see what's going on. Okay, so this opens things up a bit. You've got the Free Hares Market, you've got the Apothecary, you got the Feast Inn, the Town Hall, and Master Hulan's Forge. So it's got a population of 125 and it produces woolen cloth and pottery. Ooh. I'm going to go to the inn, obviously, with a little, very, very, very little money we've got. There's a guy who's glowing purple, and he's called the Informant, so I imagine he might be someone worth talking to. Hello, Gunts. If you pay well, I'll come with you. How much is paying well? 60. Haha! No. I'm going to assume it's the same with all these people as well. They're all the same? They're about 60 crowns. Okay. I don't know what the max amount of people is that you can have in your troop. I don't know if there is a max. I imagine there is. I don't know if we'll ever see it. What have you got? So you've got the recipe for apple. God, even the recipe's 80 crowns. Man, this game might have to make me a thief because I'm going to have no money whatsoever. Yeah, you look for work. I can give you tips and point you towards the best missions. The kind that pays much better than the measly rewards the Mercenary Guild has to offer. Oh, so they actually don't cost money, they cost influence. Interesting, okay. Of course, you'll have to then meet the client and meddle in other people's affairs. At the end of the day, it's the number of crowns in your purse that counts, right? Wow, okay, so I can actually just, like, subvert this person and then just go under the radar and go actually meet them in person and have no, like, middleman, so then it doesn't cost as much money and I probably make more money. But for the time being, I am looking for work. What's the jobs? We need something easy because we've got jack all money. Vanquish Antinous' squad. The companions wish to see Antinous' squad dead. These bandits have despoiled the merchant one time too many. And then you've got Altus Tower, the Vinningian gang. Ooh, there's an easier one here. Unaware of the danger they face, a handful of Edoranians, bloody hell, that was a tongue twister, have gone hunting in Seeker's Forest. Someone must warn them, lest they get eaten. Well, it's easy. Surely this in the forest, right? I can do that. Can you accept more than one at once? I'm pretty sure you can. Right? Yeah, you can. Alright, good. Just to make sure. So you can accept more than one at the same time, so you don't have to keep going back and forth and back and forth. Let's leave. Have a quick look at the forge. Not like it's going to really matter much. None of these are blacksmiths, but we now have the new profession which is available. So for example, if I went to Sigrid, choose a profession, I can make him a tinkerer, or I could make him a blacksmith. Interesting. I might make Sigrid the blacksmith. I might have a quick look at everyone's like strength, but I'm pretty sure they have the same base value. 7, yes. 5, not ideal. 5, yeah, okay. I might make Sigrid the blacksmith, and I might make Lignes the tinkerer. Yeah, alright, you know, I'm going to make Lignes the tinkerer. I'm going to make Sigrid the blacksmith. And now I could, like, click him, for example, click confirm, and then he could actually use the blacksmith area to actually make certain things and forge it. You can also do it at camp, as far as I'm aware. We'll go into camping in a second when we go out into the Brave New World, and you'll see how we actually, like, assign stuff. Very similar to, like, the demo, but very much more so now. So, exit that. I really wish there was more background music. It's making me feel very aware of my own voice. Master Hulan, you can use my info for a few crowns. I can also repair your armor. And I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith if you happen to know one. Not currently. So one is 5 crowns. And then coal. Okay, 5 for 1, I imagine. I'm not gonna just start going on the rob. Not yet. But soon. Right, I think we're okay as we are. We've got food. It'll last us for 5 more days. I say we leave here and we go to these 2 quest locations and hopefully make a bit of money. Okay. Is it zoomed out enough now? Yeah, it's zoomed out enough now. Let's have a quick look at the map. So we've got to go left and we've got to go down. I say if we go... let's go left. We've already come from the south, so let's go left a bit. Can I angle the map a bit different? I don't think so. And that's as much as I can zoom out. Okay, that's fair enough. Just sort of testing the limits of the game. I don't think there's like a 2x speed either for the time being. Also fine, sort of taking the sights of it. I imagine, like, with all these merchants as well, you can... Whoa! All these boars that are gonna come and kill all my children. They've just come across the fence. At least it's not 30 to 50 boars. Just 6. Oh god, how dangerous are boars? I don't know. You can place a companion here before the battle starts. Well, we're kind of surrounded. Ah, right, you gotta move them like that. Okay. Brute force there. They've got 15 health. Don't tell me I'm gonna get killed by boars. What kind of way is that to go? What did you stand on? What was that? That was interesting. Come on, boars, what your ability? Defensive blow and Forest Guardian. Each time an allied enemy dies, this unit gains fury. Oh my god, we might die to boars. Dude, she came out of nowhere! I can't even do like a spear wall, they're just here to cause pain and suffering. Oh, Urbik, he's gonna get killed by boars! What the hell is going on? Damage is doubled if used from a distance. Okay. I can only attack him. Push the ball back. There's no point moving, mate. You come here. Okay, so at a further distance, that will do more damage. That's interesting. Oh, man. Looks like we're on the menu tonight, boys. I don't know if that one's going to be able to reach us. Maybe. Okay, but who can you shoot? You can only shoot that boar. My big issue is shooting the boar and then them going absolutely mental and getting fury and then doing more damage and killing us. Are we actually going to get boar rushed? What a way to go. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's now being flanked. Flanked apart by boars. It's not quite pulled apart by horses, but I would say it's almost as bad. Why, boars? Why? Alright, try and lead some of them away. Bait the boar. Okay, well, Sigrid's got a little bit of armor, at least. Okay, Sigrid, you could kill one of them, but that one's had its turn. But you have to attack that one. Alright, fine. And now they've all got fury because they're angry boar boys. Boar boys! Right, well, you stand in its way, so if it moves, it's going to have to take an attack of opportunity. Your armor's basically gone. Your armor is gone. Holy heck. I imagine you can only attack that one. Did crit the boar. Man, I forgot how dangerous animals are. It's a weird thing to say. Move. For the love of all that is holy, move. You have not got any armor left. I'm just a farmhand, mate. I'm not used to all these boars. Oh god, he's gonna get eaten alive. Sigrid, no! Take me instead! Alright, impaling. Huh! He didn't really move. That boar's pissed. I suppose we only technically do 2 damage apiece, which it's not terrible. It's not great either. 3.6 damage, right? And slap that boar. Oh, you crit said boar. That's great and everything, but ooh, I thought he was going to get an attack of opportunity then. Terrifying. I'm terrified. I know that we're playing on hard, but this is not what I expected to happen. Like, really, it's not. Can you shoot that one without? It's only a 63% chance because there's people in the way of my shot. Damn. Okay. Well, I don't think we're all going to die, but I think we're about to lose some people, I'll say that. These boars ain't loyal. Ah, almost killed him in one. Okay, bud, you kill that one. Oh, you can't. You're surrounded. Okay, so you kill that one then. Turn around. You might want to turn around. And you come here. Spear that one into oblivion. And then, who's the most injured? He is. Okay, you're surrounded now, pig boy. Slap down. Good thing someone needs to rename this person as someone else's name because I can't say it properly. Lignice? Lignisa? Lignice. Ligma. All these crits. Crit the boar. Yeah. Impale the boar. Oh, don't eat Sigrid. Okay, impale him instead. Whew. You, come over here. You might live to see another day. Don't let us go out like this. Not on the first episode. Holy hell. Spinal shot. Spinal. What? No. I'm killing the boar. Galvanized. It was it. He picked the fight. He picked the fight. Just saying. Woo! Oh wow, that's not what I expected at all. Jeez Louise. Okay, so we got carcass. On the plus side, we've got loads of food, and we've got some miscellaneous stuff we could probably sell. These grace can be used to make torches. These fangs can be used as currency for trackers, with trackers. This leather is used to craft weapons, armor, and armor layering. Very cool. Okay, well, we actually got a decent amount of stuff from that. Signon leveled up. I mean, I'd probably feel a little bit more experienced after fighting 6 boars. I'm going to heal up everyone that I can, but everyone's stuff is very injured, so I'm going to have to visit a forge to buy some. But if I camp now, for example, are these good guys? Actually, if I talk to these guys... Good day, traveller! Why are you naked? Why are all your friends... Okay, well, whatever. You've only got 2 things to sell. You're not really much of a seller, are you? Well, okay, well. We must camp, as we are pretty tired. Let us rest. Huh. The sound is gone. And it's back. Okay. I think it started raining and the game went, rain? Yes, game, rain. Okay, cool. So everyone's pretty damaged. So this is the camp layout, as it were. We've got a little workshop here. We've got... Oh, what's the pony called in Lord of the Rings? Is it Bill? Is it Bill the pony? It is Bill the pony. Oh, that was an easy... That was an easy and obvious choice. Yeah, I mean, they better approve. Hey, if we get 9 people, who knows? We're gonna become the Fellowship. Okay, so Signon's leveled up. So if I inspect Signon, I can now level them up. So let's have a look. So Valorous Audacity. Every time this unit ends their turn next to an enemy and is not engaged in combat, you gain 1 Valor point. Every time this unit kills an enemy, that'd be quite good. Every time this unit ends their turn next to an ally and is not engaged, well, he's going to be sniping. He's not going to be near enemies. So as an archer, Valorous Victory is probably going to be the better choice. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So Constitution, Willpower used to boost troops morale, also increases in critical hit. Critical hit determines the percent chance. Okay, well, Constitution is actually pretty decent. Like, honestly. We've got Willpower. Yes. I'll say it to 10. I'd call that a solid choice. Don't have a profession yet. I don't know if you can have more than 1 person have the same profession. If I give him Blacksmith, then what does Sigrid... Oh, so you can. Well, for the time being, whilst we've only got 2 professions, I guess I'll have 2 Tinkerers and 2 Blacksmiths. That works. Whose armor's going to need it the most? Wow, just to fix hers, we need 2 out of 2. Well, she is the brute, and she's the one who's supposed to be the shield wall. So I'm going to fix her as much as physically possible. I wonder if it tells you how much. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. So your armor's pretty banged. Workshop, small workshop, makeshift workshop. Your companions can use to design a number of handy items. So if I go to this guy and go move. Whoop, 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 whoop. Put them there. Oh, I could have just clicked that instead. Well, whatever. Okay, so similar to when we were in the blacksmith and we were like, oh, you could use all this stuff to tinker stuff. This is what you can do like in the camp instead. A tent would be pretty nice because it is raining, but we've got no rope, no cloth, and no leather. And a cooking pot would be pretty cool as well, but we need more wood and iron ore. Fish hooks, ooh. Interesting. So I could make a fish hook. Do I need more, though, to make a general, like, fishing spot? Do we have any lockpicks? We don't. I'm going to craft 1 lockpick. Craft 1 for your knowledge to progress. I will craft it. Just like that. Bonus field, normal quality item. Okay, fair enough. Very cool. And we earned a knowledge point. Very nice. So if I go up to yonder now, I can use a knowledge point to learn something in here, which is actually a pretty cool like system and format. So run, you can move around by running for a few seconds, the best way to elude enemies. Interesting. Rationing, your company's more... I mean, food's fine, we've almost got over 8 weeks of it. Endurance training, movement speed is increased. Carrying capacity is increased. Influence gained after a battle increased. Crowns gained. Maximum valor points increased. Camaraderie, increase the troops' happiness. So we could offset our general like disappointment, eternal unhappiness, with camaraderie. That's possible. All for hunters, your companion bribing the bounty emissaries to get more contracts. There's so many to choose from. Ah ha ha ha! Cannibalism. You have to learn cannibalism. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. I guess we could see if it pays off. Let me know in the comments if you want us to become cannibalists. I don't mind. I think it'd be quite funny. Saddlebags. Carrying capacity plus 10. What is our carrying capacity? 54. So I'm not too worried about it right now. It might be worth actually trying to learn some of this stuff instead. Because our weapons are a bit eh. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's very cool. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm probably going to learn the saddlebag. Or I might learn run. I might learn run or endurance training. Just because we're quite slow on the map. Where are the bodyguards? Okay, I'm going to read over these and then I'll come back. Okay, so I decided to pick Frugality just because it reduces the companion pay, and payday is in less than 2 days. So, and we do not have the money to pay everyone. So, not doing this for free, are we, mate? So it reduces by 10%, so it will make a difference. And it's not like we're not making this up, like, all the time. So we should actually get another one relatively soon, I hope. We'll see. So there's not really anything Johnny Urbit can really do right now anyway. No, not really. Haven't really got anything to use. Made a lockpick, that's fair enough. I'll keep the other iron ore for something else. In terms of fish hook, I'm not entirely sure if you need something else to add to like fishing. You know what? I'll craft a fish hook. Let's do it. Cool. And 45 knowledge. So we're going to get those knowledge points a lot faster than we think. In terms of actually fishing, though, I don't know how that's going to come into play. We're going to have to see. I don't know if fishing's like a profession. But I do need more, well, tools to repair stuff, really, because everyone's a bit broken. But we're fatigued, so let's sleep, and we'll keep moving. Come here. Next to the fire. Not in the fire, please. And then if we right-click that, still don't need to pay anyone yet. But we do need 6 food. That's 12. That's too much. Have a bit of boar meat. I think it's a good thing they attacked us, right? Maybe? We receive 2 action points, and the troop is well rested. I would hope so. Cool. Well then, let us be off. Bill, take us away. Okay. Come on. So we've got some flowers there. Really need to keep an eye out for wood and iron ore more than anything. And also, wherever the hell these amateur hunters are. I mean, they're pretty elusive, so I wouldn't say they're that amateur-ish. Ooh, there's a windmill there. I don't know if that's like a rock or if that's iron ore. I'm not entirely sure. Sure, or... Ooh, there's something there. Ah, wood. Wood needed, my lord. That's a throwback. Ah, there's a fishery. Oh, I'm going to go to the fishery. There's a lot of dead people there. What's up, me ladder, old Wilbert? How's it hanging? I'm here to catch some fish. Well, I hope you know what you're doing. No, I do have no idea what I'm doing. Can I go on the boat, or do I just click fishing? So now we have the angler trait. So, okay, so we had Lignes nuts, ha! As the tinkerer, and we had Sigrid as the blacksmith. So, Urbik, I'll make Fishman, the angler. No, he didn't really have any... Oh, he did, didn't he? Oh, well, it's fine. Okay, so don't reset them if they've already done stuff, because then that way they lose all their experience. Lesson to learn. Okay, so... Don't let the... Oh, this is... fishing minigame. Any game that has a fishing minigame, I'm all for it. I don't entirely... Oh. Well, that's the hooks, everyone. That's the hooks gone. I guess that's something to learn later in life. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that down the line. Down the line? Down the fishing line? Yeah? Don't make me beat you up, old Wilbur. I'll steal all your stuff. What's in there? Ooh. To be a thief. Any fish? I mean, taking that fish would make up for all the fish we lost. But we're not, you know, evil men and women just yet. I'm curious about what the hell happened here. There's a lot of dead men. All I see are woods and dead men. Oh. Dead men who've already been looted, except for that money! A mountain mine? Okay, no, I'm getting off track. I need to go and find these amateur hunters. Is it against the law to steal from a dead corpse when he's already been looted? I was just cleaning them up. I don't think that's against the law, is it? Well, we'll see. Oh, we got another knowledge point as well, that's great. I'm going to grab what's back here. A bit more wood. And we'll go to our knowledge point, and I'm actually going to do endurance training, just to speed things up a bit. Just a little bit. We'll go to Wealthy Farm. I mean, this looks like a farm to me. Hello, Wealthy Farm, and Doraguena. Doraguena? You mercenaries are blessed to be all seeing eye. You are our last hope. I swear I'll find a way to pay you. You must warn my husband's friends. I need to come and help him. Yes, ask them to come. If only they could speak in his favour. Reason with the people who want to kill him for a handful of grain. Reward promise, a bar of soap. I mean, that's probably quite rarity in these days. 20 influence and 20 sack? I mean, sure. My husband always told me that his friends live north of the lake, not far from here. Okay. What have you done, Lee Orphanon? I shouldn't agree to this, but we've run out of food and we were starving. What did you do? Not going to tell me? Thought you were wealthy. Disappointing. He said it was north of the lake, so it's up here. Somewhere. But I'm going this way anyway to get to the amateur hunters. So if I bump into his mates, I might as well tell him to come down here. Makes sense. Does food spoil? Does it spoil? It doesn't look like it does. Okay, that's good. Grab some more of comfrey. Now, am I going to take like a frost or cold bonus? No, but I can't see jack all. Uh-oh. The game had a bit of a fit then. Who are you guys? Are you guys his friends? I've got a feeling that you're not, but I'm about to find out, aren't I? I'm surprised plants can actually grow in this area. Is that iron ore? Perfection. Well, I'm going to go talk to them. So I feel like that might be his mates. I guess we'll find out. But they don't seem to be attacking me, and it seems to be blue instead of red. Ho, wary traveller. We came to hunt food for our families, but the animals here. Their calls were enough to make your hair stand on end. Okay. I'm beginning to wonder if we did the right thing coming here, but now that we're here, we can't go back empty-handed. Explain that this mountain is extremely dangerous for inexperienced hunters. Requires 20 influence. Reward promised 3 rope. Spare the men from hunting their shares. Reward requires 5 carcasses. How many do I have? 6 carcasses. And I'll get 2 pitons. You know what? I'll have some pitons. Alright. Guard from Metal Gear Solid. All this, that's incredibly generous of you. With no more need to hunt, we'll be able to return home. Take this, we won't be needing them. What were you using them for anyway? Oh, those were the guys we were looking for. Right. I thought they were just some randos, but no, they're not. They were actually the people we were looking for. Oh, nice one. Well, I'm going to grab this wood. I'm going to go into inventory, which is I. When driven into a rock, the spike can be used to hang a rope and descend from steep heights. So I can actually use it to go up and down a cliff. That's amazing. Oh, rock climbing. Very cool. I'm a fan. So if I went like inventory and then like did... No, I don't want to drop it. I want to use it. Le piton est trop loin de la troupe. Okay, so there's a few more... Oh god. I'm sorry, I'm poor. Oh no! I'll come back some other time. I need to pay off my guys. Great. So, next due date is 2 days. Fulfill contracts, 130. Current, oh man, I need to pay everyone. I need to pay everyone 81 gold. Well, I better get back and, you know, get my dues sorted. Guys, you can either get paid or you can camp. Which one's it gonna be? I can't do both at the same time. I like the rock climbing thing, though. I also quite like that some things are still in, like, French. Seems a bit more like, Is everyone slowing down? Yeah, okay. Feels a bit more like the Canterbury Tales sort of thing, which, yeah, I'm fine with. It's quite cool. Come here, Tinkerer. Yes, come here. So we've got pitons now. We don't need any locksmiths. Fish hooks would be great. How much iron ore do we actually have? Just 2. Okay. Need 6 more. How much do I need for a tent? 3 leather, 3 cloth, 2 rope. Maybe the rope would have been better. Oh well. Come sit hither, and we'll do some resting. And I'm pretty sure I just need 3 of those, and rest. You haven't paid your companions, do you want to rest anyway? I don't have enough money to pay them, I'm sorry. I told them it was either get paid, or rest. Well, such is life, isn't it? We were already dissatisfied, because from the Dales, mate. Yorkshire Dales. Let's leave. I'm not saying that everyone from Yorkshire Dales is dissatisfied. It's a joke, don't worry, keep up. Right. Well, everyone needs to get... We need to get back to the city, then, of Stromcap to get paid. Because otherwise, I assume, that after a certain point, people will start deserting or just disappear. I mean, that's the same thing. But I assume that's the way it goes. Can I sell stuff to, like, roaming bands? Like, so say, like, this group, who I assume that means merchant. So if I go to the merchants now and be like, come here. Can I sell my stuff to make money to then pay my guys? Is that a thing I can do? Stop, travelers. I'm not trying to rob you. I'm trying to help you. Okay, yeah, so I can sell it. So if I went, give me all your money. Do you have, like, a set amount of gold that you only... Gold crowns that you have? I don't think you do. Okay, well, I'm keeping the medicine. What is for... I mean, vials I'll keep. Grease, I'm not too fussed about. I will just probably sell them for the time being. Okay, well, I don't really have enough money anyway. Oh, no. No, I do. I can pay everyone. Thank you, kind sir. 105 for a Gambeson, and 155 for a Knight Steel Sword. And, oh, I could attack them. But I'm not going to, because have you seen that group? Now, do I have to actually camp to pay people? I assume I do. That's fine. I guess we'll wait until we camp next time. But as long as I camp within 2 days, nobody's going to get overly unhappy. And I should, after this, going back to Stromcap, have enough money to pay the boys and girls of this company. Who I could name... In passing, obviously it won't be in the game, but we can just pretend they're called a certain companion name. Let me go to the feasting. Go to the emissary. Hello, Elitus. Collect my bounty for 130. And we've got 220 gold, 2 gold. That's very, very good and handy. Now, everything else is average currently, so I probably will go and vanquish Antinous' squad. And also, I'm going to quickly go to the blacksmith and buy some tools so I can actually repair all my stuff, because it's not going so well in regards to that. How much is that? 5 apiece. Jeez Louise. Alright. I'll take 10, I guess? Oh, you also repair yourself. Okay, but if I, say, went to the forge and went to Siganon, how do you do repairs as well, or do you just actually create armor? Okay. If you took off your cloak... Bear with me, game. Oh. I'm an idiot. You don't actually need to go to that. You just do it in the screen. That's fine then. In that case, I'll keep the amount of tools for the time being. I might be able to craft some stuff, but I'm going to focus on making a tent first and foremost, just to make everyone happy, because everyone is currently happiness brackets equals brackets, which means zilch, nada, no happiness here. Except the part where I'm playing the game, I'm actually having a really good time. But I'm going to leave it there for today. It's already 48 minutes in. I'm going to cover this game quite a bit going forward. I hope you guys have liked what you've seen so far. There's going to be a lot more going down the line. I really wish there was a little bit more background music, because it is a little bit dark, a little bit quiet, other than, you know, my voice. But generally speaking, it has been a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll tune back in again in the next day or two with another episode. Let me know what you think so far. Let me know if anyone wants to name any of the mercenaries after themselves, or if you want to like put a company name like on the heads of this game, even though we can't really put it anywhere in the game. Any tips if you want us to become cannibals? I'm an open book. Just lay it on me, as it were. And as always, feel free to leave a like, feel free to leave a comment, and feel free to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when the next episode of this series is out and other series to come. Ciao for now, guys.